Okay, just to show you here how to work the auto climate control in new Kias. You have, first of all, you got the auto mode, and you see here it says push for auto. But with these vehicles, they also come with the dual climate control, where you can push this side and it separates it. So if you want this side really hot and this side really cold, or vice versa, you can have that for each passenger in the front. They can kind of pick. So when you go on a trip, somebody's freezing and somebody's sweating, somebody can have AC and the other person can have heat all at the same time. But just to give you a short demonstration, to turn it on, I've got it off right now. You're going to push for auto and see it change the whole screen up here right away. So on auto mode, you see the temperature, digital temperature that it gives. That's the actual temperature that you're choosing. The more I turn the knob, you see it going up and up. So that was going to make it hotter in here, because that's letting it know on auto mode that's kind of the temperature I want to be at inside the car. And that's all that does. It's just kind of like inside your house, the same way you'd set it. So in here, same thing. Now I'll turn it down from heat, and I go the opposite direction down to a lower temperature, 63, and then see it goes all the way down to just low. That's going to turn the AC wide open to get it cool in here. Now the really cool thing is, let's say you put it on about 70 somewhere comfortable, and that's showing for each side right now. You also notice as I change it back and forth and kind of go through it, you see the mode here showing, which is the arrows pointing to feet and to face, which is going to be coming through the floor vent and through the vents here. And while changing your temperature, so you can change your mode also. So you can hit the mode button. Now it's on feet only because it's changed the light to there, the arrow. Then that's defrost and feet. That's just the vent on top because it's pointing at your face only. And that's back to vent and floor. Now here you have your front defrost. You can set it on defrost only. And you also have the rear defrost button. So, you know, you can, again, play with those in both directions. And you can kick that off. But the other cool part is, along with the modes and the temperature setting, if you want to go into dual, which I was first talking about a little, you come over here and push the dual button. Push it in. And you notice dual comes on right here above this the temperature on the right side, on the passenger side. Because now what happens is, this side's on 67, and maybe if I'm driving, I want to keep it there, but the passenger wants to be warmer. So in dual climate control now, I can turn it up, you know, see there's 85, 86, all the way up to high. So the heat's going to be on literally over here in this part of the car, but yet I've got it on 67, which on my side is going to keep the AC on. And that's the really cool part about dual climate control, is each person in the front, their comfort level, whatever it may be, with this upgraded package, you can choose what the temperature is literally on each side of the car from where you're sitting, because it splits that side and this side. So you see I've got it all the way down to cool, this side's on high, and it's showing to be on vent and floor again. And I can change the mode, maybe if I just want it on vent or feet or both. There's defrost and feet again. To kick dual off, you just push it back in and see it change it back to match this side. And then I can still control this side for both when dual is not on. Another thing is, you can actually turn auto climate control off and do it manually. And how you do that is you just touch the fan. Once you touch the fan, see now it's a manual control, because I've caused auto to go off. And to get auto back on, you just push the auto, and you notice here auto light comes back on. The same thing with the dual. Every time you hit the dual, and the dual light is on. So that way you know both are engaged. If you want dual off, you hit the dual button, dual goes off. And if you want the auto mode off, you just hit the fan button, and see that kills it. That kills the auto and puts it back to manual. So it's really simple and really easy to do, but that just gives you an idea how to go through some of the modes and to go from auto to dual back to manual.